Ooh, that was really cool.
That was cool.
Was that a whole tone scale?
I don't know.
Okay, so today we are starting with a girl group called APINK. They debuted in 2011 with 7 members, but one member left the group to focus on her studies. So unlike other girl groups who have changed their image multiple times in order to become a more popular group, APINK has actually always stayed true to their pure innocent image, but like the pure innocent image matures as time goes by and as they grow older. So first we'll be reacting to their debut song in 2011 called I Don't Know. There isn't like a complex plot or story, but I hope you enjoy the music.
Shio.
I love pinwheels.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Nice classical introduction. Random simple.
This is the same chord progression as Kissing You by SNSD. Boom. What about that?
Okay, now it's getting hard to tell whether they're synth or they're actuals.
I like the arpeggiated synth in the background.
The harmonies aren't that bad.
No.
I'm like, alright, I don't want to say anything yet. Ooh. Not a direction I considered. The halftime beat.
Yeah. No, definitely. It was just so funny hearing like all the strings because it totally brings back kind of like when we watch those other videos where it's almost like a Christmas vibe or like pop's orchestra.
And now I'm getting like a high school musical vibe.
Right, yeah, because of the electronics and like all the patches. It's really funny.
I'm trying to think of what this progression is because I hear it a lot in like pop music. Yeah.
That's like a nice galloping. It's like I'm on a horse. This song is like a pony ride. I'm just having a good time. Whoa! They have like the sparkly sound. That was like a nice flat 6, I think.
I really like their timbres.
Me too.
Like they're similar enough that they make a nice ensemble, but different enough that you can identify who they are.
Yeah.
Oh. Jazzy little.
I just love the different. Yeah. I just love the different sound effects that they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, it's so wholesome. She gave him a cookie.
What's that like crinkling
What?
that you hear?
Yeah, I think that's like a setting you can put on like a synthesizer. You can add like rhythm to the sound, so it's like quite kind of random, but with a design. It's like an effect that you put into the sound.
Yeah, it sounded very metallic.
I feel like I'm watching the opening scene to a musical theater.
Yeah,
like
you're right. That's what
show.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Some minor
What is that? Go off the. Yeah.
See, the thing is that we get an individual vocalist. They don't do like a pop thing that sometimes people do, which is where they just like over vibrato to make them sound dynamic. Their voice is like, listen to that straight tone. Like that's really hard to do. I mean, I'm sure that there's been like in the studio editing, but like also it's hard to get it like that close on your first try.
Key change?
Yeah.
See? That's how you do a key change.
The whole chorus is a sequence.
That was
That's
nice modulation. They kind of stuck it in there.
Yeah.
This is like very much what I would like think of if I thought of K-pop. That dance move. Yeah, there you go. They clapped and the music came back in.
There you go. I mean, I was gonna say totally picking up on the whole innocent vibe with even like, yeah, like wind chimes, some of the musical effects they're doing are like slightly cheesy.
Oh yeah.
But everything's like white and how they respond.
Oh, that
was
like,
Ooh, and on a 9 chord.
9 chord.
Oh, thank you.
that was like so wholesome.
Yeah, that was really nice.
That was so sweet.
I enjoyed that.
Okay, yeah, so what do you think of this song overall musically?
Wind chimes, that's what I think.
Lots of wind chimes. I mean, I don't know, it just sounded kind of with the strings and everything, but also
And the synths.
Yeah, with the synths.
Yeah.
It was a really weird.
It was an interesting use of
contrast.
synths. Like, it was like a interesting texture with the like bubbly kind of broken chords, and that combined with strings and everything made it seem very High School Musical, at least to me.
Yeah,
that kind of vibe. Maybe not exactly High School Musical because I don't remember exactly what it sounds like, but
Well, I mean, like even like the instruments that they're using, trying to get like a whole cutesy, innocent vibe. It's totally true with like wind chimes, use of strings, like all of the effects to make it super poppy.
yeah.
In general, the progression was pretty typical, really easy to follow. I think for what they were going for, it was effective. For the audience that I think they were targeting, they would love it. Like, absolutely.
It was
Uninteresting.
Oh, I actually have the opposite.
I thought it was a really cliched
It was
progression.
cliche and
There were a couple of
but, like,
moments that they
it was
were like, oh,
colorful.
let's throw in some like, you know, minor 5. Here's
But
that,
they do
here's
it
the
all.
chromatic.
No, but every time the chorus comes, there's da 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 da. You know, the minor 4 is nice. You know, the sequence is nice. Hey, I like this song.
Kind of stayed in the same place for a while. You know, from start to finish, it was very consistent. Because it's like, it's nice having simple songs like that, because like if you can't really put on like a symphony in the background, because it's just like there's so much.
Yeah, you kind of end up listening to it. I didn't have any like strong feelings towards this in particular. I thought it was very cookie cutter K-pop, which like is not bad. It's just what I would have expected. There wasn't anything that really like stood out to me.
I thought the MIDI files for the orchestra
orchestra
was great.
It was like amazing. I loved it.
And they used it more like rhythmically. Like when I was doing the rhythm, dun, 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 like because they were just taking cuts of an orchestra, and rather than like they did have long sweeping things, but it was used more of just like da, 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 using the orchestra as a rhythm section.
That's so sad. Like that reminds me of like The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
But then when everything.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god! It's I know what it is. It's that show, the one with in Greece, like the Mamma Mia.
Yes, it's Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Yes.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
God. Okay. Thank you.
Oh my
Sweet
God.
Jesus.
I'm so happy I figured out what that was.
That was gonna bother me
for a long
time. Other than that, I thought it was really fun and wholesome and like super cute.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Let's move on to their 2015 release, Mr.Chu. So actually their debut song wasn't like the hugest hit, but then they came out with a song called No No No, and that style of music they have stuck with ever since because it gave them so much attention. The song that you're about to see is like their more popular style, their bigger hit.
Oh. Yeah, they already look a lot older.
I know.
Ooh, a tennis player.
Mr.Chu, he exercises well, honey.
He must take care of himself.
But it's like,
This is a nice lady.
This is definitely
at halftime.
Completely different.
He threw out those snaps to any song, automatically it's like, oh my soul. And it's the like halftime kind of feel with it too. Oh, it's going away. Now, yeah, now it feels poppy because we were back to like drum like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, see, this is good because it's like got layers, and I can hear like the hierarchy of sound.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was really cool.
That was cool.
Was that a whole tone scale?
Yeah, because the falling, the synths were
Yeah,
in.
it messed up
that
everything.
new key.
Everything was messed up.
Stabilizing tonic to move to a new key
But that was very unstable.
by just playing it in the new key.
It's got
Like a really like a funky.
yeah, it's got like funk big band kind of like feels going on. Strung brass section.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, still like MIDI files, but I love it.
yeah.
Are they gonna modulate back?
I don't know, but I like this little,
Yeah, they did.
the sustained bass.
I'm gonna keep the tonic in my head. I wanna know what they modulate to.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what the significance of the calendar is.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that. I love that.
Oh, Major 3. Are we gonna find out who he picks in the end? Are we ever gonna get to see his face? No? I wanna see a pretty boy. Me too.
Oh, it was had linear motion and the melody, but then it jumped at the end.
Big 2. Typical.
It's typical, but
Been
see,
doing it
I'm
since the
telling ya.
1940s.
I'm telling ya. This girl group's got my heart.
Oh,
Oh,
She.
that was really, that was cool.
That was cool.
That was a cool modulation. Like, that was some good shit right there.
Hey, this is pretty good. This is pretty alright.
Okay, like, I was not actually sure if that was gonna happen or not because they went up, then they didn't change keys.
Yeah.
Like, now we're gonna take just an extra second here to suspend reality.
Shaking really violently. She's just like flying around in the box.
Oh, that was cool. That'd be nice if they had more of that kind of like vocal riffing.
Yeah.
But it just happened at once.
I would love to be the piano player right here this time.
That's a nice fade out too.
Yeah, it was good. That ended pretty well.
Tasteful. Are they like keeping her? Okay, so here's my grand theory, is that they're counting down the days until they execute her. And they're keeping her in the locker. And there are a bunch of high school Satan worshippers who actually are sacrificing this girl, and these presents are like...
You know, Hugo, that's a great theory, but I think it might be wrong.
That was, wow.
That was way better.
Whoa,
Way better.
What do you think about that? What do you think about this one overall musically?
Really good progression, like in terms of like turnarounds and making things happen and the minor modulations that happen. Like it was actually like interesting, but it was like literally 2 parts to the song, and like maybe I can't remember, but like maybe like 1 interlude or something like that. Like it was literally just like verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, end of song, fade out.
It's like this apple juice. It was super sweet and easy to intake, and then it was over. And I kind of wanted some more, but that's because it was just so much sugar in it. So, nothing too complicated happening. Just something very easy. Turn it on the radio, boom, it's there, you're listening to it. I think it has success in that, but I don't think it's necessarily, it doesn't really excite me or like incite any sort of inspiration.
Yeah, basically what David said. I mean, it was a good song with a lot of different musical things happening, enough to keep even like very active listeners like occupied, but it wasn't like something else like, yeah man, Mr.Chu.
So we went from E flat major, and then to get into F major, all they did was play the
G major.
Or sorry,
E major to G major. E natural major to G major.
Wait, hang on. It went from
Khan's gonna try it out.
Wait to hear about me.
That's right. That's the right arpeggio.
Yeah, and then to
Yep.
that.
And then
so it's up a minor third.
No, yeah.
Right.
But then on the way back,
Right.
so like it does this, and then transition back, it goes like something like that.
Wait, what?
No. It's not that, but it's a little less that. It's a lesser version. You know those little tinkly arpeggios that go back and then it goes back.
That was great.
It was cool. It was like more contrasting than the first one. Like there was more to it, more substance to it.
Yeah, and frankly, like it sounds like they really have their own sound and the sound that they've grown into. A lot of K-pop groups I feel like are really bombastic in order to grab attention, and it felt like they weren't grabbing attention, but neither was it boring either. Like they didn't need to do something over the top, or it just felt like they were very comfortable with the songs that they were creating.
Yeah.
And this one was there was like a lot of nice smaller things in here that were done really well.
I like that a lot.
Cute. I liked the change between like the snap, and then the constant
like
having a beat every.
The little like
every
R&B like
chill.
One in like just every other beat, kind of like very laid back because of the halftime feel, and then it kind of just came in with the like, here we are back up in this pop style.
Yeah, and if it were up in this pop style the whole time, then it would have been like.
That was my problem with the first one, I think, is it was just like so consistent and like so repetitive.
This had nice diversity. Good job.
I mean, it's not as cheesy as before. I feel like everything that they do is like a lot more tasteful, and maybe that's supposed to be them maturing. But there's still that definite cutesy innocent vibe with like the subject material that they're talking about. how they still act, even though that obviously they're older.
Yeah, it seems a bit more cookie cutter, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It would be nice if they jazzed it up a little bit with some like more riffing, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, like the
maybe
intro
some-
group was cool.
Yeah, maybe some more instrumental hits or something. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Would have been nice, but it was a nice melody.
Yeah,
It worked.
It was
Yeah.
catchy.
I thought it was really cool because I think the way they transitioned into the modulations is really cool. Because rather they had that really awesome like piano riff, like and then like in a new key, or like it was like there's this one that was really cool where it was just like chords chromatically up into the new key. So it's like some K-pop songs really smack you in that new key. This one like very much guides you there, holds your hand.
I thought that I like this one better than their first one. Still not like super blown away, but I thought it had more musical intricacies.
Ooh, that's an SAT word, guys. Study up.
Right, compared to their very first song, so the difference was 4 years. How did their sound mature, and what was the difference musically?
I think they transformed into more of a, like, I guess the sounds they were using were just completely different. And also they moved around the harmony a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a bit more thoughtful. I feel that I like this one better, but I'd have to listen to the previous one again to really give a good, solid comparison.
The other one feels more gimmicky. It feels like
It
it's
does.
just trying to add special chords.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is just really straightforward. It's simple. There's that. I've never heard that kind of progression before,
Right,
where they
right.
open
Yeah,
it with an arpeggio in the instrumental, you know, and with such an original sound too, which is well not original, but it's alluded to in the beginning of the tune, right?
Yeah.
With all the sparkly kind of synth stuff. Right, that's kind of like an inversion. Like that's a really super round sound,
Yes.
whereas the other ones are very
Yeah.
bright and sparkly.
I mean, there's a lot of similarities in the sense of their form, because it's like they have like their melody that they repeat, and they have like the bridge sections, which is cool. But yeah, definitely, I think the biggest difference is the backgrounds, like the sounds they use, the instrumentation, and like the rhythmic stuff in the background. I think that was the biggest difference. It's just a little bit more of a more intricate,
Independent.
Yeah, and then their voices have obviously changed. I think they sound a little bit more resonant. Rather, their auto tuning is like cool and better. Whereas I think at the same time, like there's just a little bit more fullness, which I like.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video.
If you want to see what other K-pop songs we're going to be reacting to, make sure that you check out our schedule in the description.
If you're curious about songs that we're going to react to that aren't on our schedule yet, click right here or check out the description.
And of course, a huge thank you to all our patrons who have helped make our content better. If you want to become a patron, make sure you check out the description for more information or click this box right here.
See you guys next time!